Hello everyone, welcome to Math 126, Calculus 2 online course. This is your instructor, Dr. Lu. Um, I'm going to give a presentation in this video to uh, introduce the online course process. Uh, some students have never taken any online course before, so they don't know how to start even. So in this video, I'm going to show you step-by-step process of how to proceed with the online course. So when you log into a university account, uh, click on Blackboard, you're going to see your course page. Let me just share the course page with you. Um, so let's see. So let me share the uh, course with you. So, okay. So here we go. So I'm going to click on the student preview. It takes a little time. Um, okay. So this is what you see when you open your course page of this online course. Um, the course, the course is uh, organized by different modules. The first module 0, is essentially the guideline to start the online course. Uh, it includes a lot of information, uh, how to um, proceed, how to do assignments, where to do assignments, and so on. And then we have a discussion board for everyone to post the questions, answer questions, communicate with others. And you can ask me questions. I can post questions, you can answer questions in this board for the course. And then there are several other modules from 1 to 6. Okay, 1 to 6. 5 actually. Uh, for the course content, each module includes about one chapter of materials. So in each model, you're going to see different sections under the directories. And also there's a discussion panel for each unit. You can ask specific questions for this unit. But also we're going to uh, discuss different topics in each week uh, related to the content in that week. So, for example, the topic in week 1 will be the fundamental theorem of calculus. So you can, you know, uh, express your opinions, ideas, uh, what you understand about the fundamental theory of calculus, and raise questions, answer questions, and so on. And I'm going to, also participate in this forum. Okay. So for each section, uh, you will see the slides, the notes for the material in PDF format and the lecture videos. Um, I recorded myself. You just watch it. It's a caption, and there's some more examples for that section, from YouTube. Okay. And after each module, there is there are some more um, resources that explores the content for that unit. So, for example, this is a topic from race to totals in pictures. Just a general discussion of calculus. Re- So that's uh, related to the review of calculus 1 in the first week. And you can watch the videos also, you know, about this topic. What is calculus? The big picture, you know. And there is one video for each section in addition to the videos I recorded and examples. You can see more uh, discussions about the section, each section. All right. So let's just come back to the uh, first module, module 0, because that's the thing you have to do to start. I have set this first in sequence, so you have to read each part in sequence in this module. Okay. Um, so the first thing you see is called the website material. All the assignments and course-related resources, a lot of resources, I would say, are in website. Okay. So uh, let me show what it looks like. Okay. So first, you're gonna see three things in this directory: website guide. Just uh, give a brief introduction about the website, the software, the package, and you know the help hours for Cengage. If you got any issues or questions about the website, you can contact them or reserve the open office hours. And then to actually access the website, you just click on this. It will direct you to the website page. Um, but before you can do any assignments, you have to buy an X code from Cengage. So let me show you uh, that. So um, if you tap in Cengage Unlimited and click on Cengage Unlimited for students, this tells you what the package is and what's the price. Okay, so the price is $169.99. This is valid for one semester. It covers almost all the materials on campus or courses on a campus for that semester. Uh, Not just for mathematics. It includes uh, all the courses up to 200 level. in mathematics, for example, and similar for other disciplines. So you can just buy one X code for 179.99 and use it for all the courses essentially you take in the semester. Um, somebody, some students are enrolled in Follett, so that should be covered in Follett. You don't have to buy the Xcode yourself in that case. Otherwise, you have to buy it by yourself. Okay. So this Xcode will allow you to uh, do the assignments in a website. Um, it also includes the e-textbook and some other resources. So you don't have to buy another book for this course. All right. Let's just come back to the course page. Okay, so let's see what what should we do? Okay, so just buy the Xcode or Synchrony Unlimited package as soon as possible to start the assignments. That's the very first thing you need to do before you start anything. All the assignments are in WebAssign through this Synchrony Unlimited package, and the final grade is based on the assignments completion and um, the scores you get in in each assignment. So let me just go to um, um, the website I talked about. Okay, so once you buy the Xcode and you use the Xcode to create account in Cengage, then you just click on this link uh, to actual sign. It will direct you to this page, the uh, web sign course page. So, for example, uh, you know, for this course, you can see all the assignments in here uh, with deadlines. So we got the homework, quiz, and the test. Uh, so each section has homework, and um, there are about 8 quizzes for the whole semester and 3 tests plus one final exam. So each part has different weight. Um, you don't have to worry about the quizzes on the top, this quiz B or C, D, those are just for makeups. Uh, so it just started from here, 8.1, 8.2 up to the end. And each assignment is scheduled. See, uh, for example, section 8.1 homework is available at this. It's due at this date on this date. Um, and usually you have 2 sections of homework to do in each week, or 4 actually in the summer course. So uh, so you just get a few days to do the homework. If you miss the deadline, in case I don't get enough time to do it, you can submit request for extension. Okay. Uh, so this is my view. Instructor view is if you view as a student, you're gonna see uh the options to request extension. Okay. So, yeah, it should be somewhere on the, you know, um, uh, besides the quiz. Uh, so this is just the quiz, the homework, not quiz, I'm sorry. So we got a bunch like 12 problems in the homework for this section, and sometimes you just choose the right answer. Sometimes you might need to input the answer. Okay. I think you have five different uh five opportunities to try the right answer. Okay, so if you don't get the right answer in the first try, just try it again and again and again. You get five different uh, tries before you get the right answer. More you cannot do the problem again if you used all the five opportunities. For the quiz and test, I think you got the two opportunities. You can change your answer for a problem in the quiz or test for one time, then you cannot change that anymore once you use the two times. Okay, so uh, if you open each quiz, you uh, you should see a button saying uh, um, request for extension. Okay, then you just request it, and then I will check the website every day, couple times each hour. So you should be able to get my response real quick on the same day. But there is always a delay in the time because of the network, and sometimes because of the some restrictions on the uh, internet. You know, they want to check the security, and in that case, you may get uh, a few hours delay for my response. And if you submit a request in the evening, then you will probably not see my response uh, uh, at the same night, but on the second day. But I usually respond real quick, as now, you know, I check every hour, and when I see a request, I respond real quick. But keep in mind, you only get 2 days extension each time you request. So then, if really want to do the problems, make sure you want to do the problems. And then you get ready, just submit a request, and then do it within the next 2 days. Uh, if the 2 days extension passes, then you get another chance to request, and then I just grant another 2 days for you to do the same homework, and that's it. If you miss the deadline again, you don't get another chance. Okay, so that's for the homework. For the quiz, if you miss the quiz, for example, the quiz is usually, it's always dated. Okay, there's a time frame, like 1 day time frame. Um, what I do is just so this is the due time for the quiz. So I'm gonna open the quiz 1 day prior uh to the quiz. So uh for this quiz is due September 9th at 4. So it should be available on September 8th at 4. You get one whole day to do the quiz. But once you start the quiz, um, you only get 15 minutes to complete it. Okay, so make sure you finish the quiz in 15 minutes and save, especially save the answer whenever you finish one each problem, okay, in case you don't get enough time to complete the quiz and don't get a chance to submit the quiz, okay, then everything will be saved. Then I will check it later and then submit for you for to get this score. So that's the quiz. You don't see the quiz before uh, September 8th at 4 and after September 9th after 4. Okay, so you get only one day and time window. So in case you miss a quiz, then you have to call me to make up. Then I set it up. Once again, just make sure you're ready to do it right away. So log in website, call me, and then I set it up, and then you do it right away. Okay. So there's a 10% penalty for make up a quiz, and same as a test. There's no penalty for homework extension. So each test is 50 minutes. That's the only difference between the quiz and test. But also, you get a little more time frame to do test because you get more problems and more time, 50 minutes. So, uh, 50 minutes. So, for example, this test is due September 25 at 4 o'clock. So it'll be available, it'll be open on September 23rd at 4 o'clock. So you got 2 days window, but once you start the test, you only get 50 minutes to complete it. Just as the quiz, if you miss test, you just call me to make up, get ready, log in website, call me, and then I set it up right away, and you do it right away. And there is also 10% penalty for makeup. Uh, so that's a test. And the final exam is scheduled also like a test. So for example, if the final exam is due on December 5th at 4 p.m., it'll be available, it'll be open on December 3rd at 4 p.m. So you got 2 days window to do it. And the final exam is 2 hours. Okay, 120 minutes. Um, so once you start the exam, you have finished in 120 minutes, just like a test. Once you start test, you have finished in 15 minutes. And you cannot make up a final exam. If you miss the final exam, you just miss it. Okay. And final exam has a big part, a big weight. It's 25% of the total grade. The three tests accounts to 50% toward the final grade. Okay, so that's also a big part. And um, the quizzes, 8 quizzes, will be 15% toward the final grade. And the homework will be 10% to the final grade. So that's the weight of each part. All right. And another thing is when you do the homework, if you have any questions, you don't know how to do it, you don't get the right answer, any issues with it, uh, you can ask me. You can send me a message. There should be a button besides each problem in the homework that says ask a teacher. You just send me a message and click on the button, and then I will respond to you real quick. So that's another thing. Um, so that's about the assignments, and you can see the ebook in here. Just click on the ebook. You can see all the content of the course. Um, so that's the website page. And if you got any issues with website, the system, for example, the system doesn't work the right way, you can call Cengage uh, technical support. Okay, so let me just uh, type in Syngage technical support. Just call this number 1-800-354-9706 if you got any issues with WebSign, or when you buy the Xcode or Syngage Unlimited and create account, but it doesn't work right for WebSign uh, or any other issue, just call this number. They're gonna fix it for you. Okay. All right. So let's just come back to the course page on Blackboard. So that's the uh, WebSign material. That's the most important part for the course. And then the online course code of conduct. Uh, just read those files uh, or instructions. And this is another discussion posting, introduction for this module. This is specific for everybody to introduce yourself to the class. Okay, so you should, you know, just tell you name, your major, where you're from, which um, grade you are, whether it's a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior. Okay. And then this directory includes, uh, you know, um, other information about the uh, course. Okay, so, because I already set up the uh, first in sequence, you have to go through the very first part to the next. So you can see you cannot actually open anything in other uh, directory. So let me just close the student view and go back um, to the instructor so that you can see what is going on here. You can see everything. Um, so um, this will be the orientation for this course. So when I finish this uh, recording, I'm going to post it here so you can do watch the video again. You're going to watch the video um, for orientation, and then the website material as I already you know discussed. The online course conduct, just read the file and posting you information to introduce yourself to class, and then the welcome to the course page. All right. So it tells some information about the course, e-textbook, uh, and minimum skills needed. You need to know how to use some internet, how to use um Microsoft Office, so some basic skills for computers to take the online course. And this is another thing, how to schedule tutorial assistance for the um, okay. Uh, okay. So I guess I don't know why it's not showing up in here. There is a just click on the link, the button. Here you should see the file. It tells you how to schedule the tutorial system, and this is very helpful. On-campus tutoring, it's free. it is free because you already paid it from the tuition. So you should make the best use of it, and it will help you a lot. Okay, and I know a lot of students will have some issues with challenges in taking calculus. So that's the very good resource for you to use. And then this is the instructor introduction about myself. Just watch the video and my contact information and office hours and everything. And the next file is uh, you can read it, if you click on it. My information also. Okay, so that's that part. And then about the course, uh, you also see some important informational files in here. Course map, uh, you should be able to see it. Okay. Uh, Learning outcomes. Uh, okay. Um, yeah, these are some facts you should be able to see it when you click on it. It should be open. How to submit assignments? I already talked about that in website, uh, you know, but you can also follow the steps in here uh, when you do the assignments in website. Assessment. Okay, so how the grade is determined. Well, this is a percentage of each part I already talked about. So the grade scale. Well, this directory just lists some resources on campus that you can make use of. There are a lot of links in here, for any kind of problems that will be helpful to you for you to take the course. And finally, this course syllabus. So you can to read the syllabus and then take the syllabus quiz before uh, opening module one. Okay, so you should see the course syllabus. Okay, when you click on this, and the syllabus quiz. So this is the quiz. Uh, just answer the questions and submit, and uh, then go to the next module. Okay, so this is a very brief introduction about the online course. Um, let's see what else do I want to say. Hmm. I think this is pretty much about it, but let me just say a few more things. Um, we are going to have a weekly study session uh, on each Friday uh, around 4 to 5. Each session is 1 hour to discuss any uh, problems, any issues uh, during that week. You can ask me any questions, or you can discuss with me for any issues uh, for the week. And I'm going to send you Zoom link uh, beforehand. So it's on Zoom. So that's the weekly study session. Um, I'm going to also, uh, send messages. Each time I put announcement, I also send the message to everybody. Okay, so you cannot miss it. Um, then that's the weekly study session. In addition to that, we have the forum or panel for each unit, as I already showed you before, that we can discuss about the course material. Um, you can also call me. Uh, just call my number to discuss anything, and the information is already given in the first module in mm, uh, instructing information. Okay, also in the video. Um, and you can even visit my office if you want. Uh, my office is in room 239 in VMC building on campus. You can obviously send me emails, message me here. Um, so there are different ways for contact for any problems you have. Um, and you can also send ask me questions through WebAssign as I already showed you. And um, there are, different panels. I already showed it that you can uh, send you your question or ask me or discuss with your classmates. And I usually respond real quick. I usually open the course page every day and check it, you know, each hour. So uh, you should not miss anything. All right. Um, so this is what I want to say about the orientation. There is a lot of information for you to read by yourself especially in the first module, module zero, and try to read everything I wrote in there. It gives you a guideline, instruction how to proceed with the online course if you take the online course for the first time. We're not going to meet uh, either by person or online for the whole semester. So you have to study everything by yourself. So that's why it's important to read the guidelines in here. And if you have any question, any issues, uh, need my help, just contact me in different ways. Um, once again, just buy the X code to start, buy the X code as soon as possible to really start the course. That's how you start the course. If you are enrolled in the folded program, you don't have to worry about that. Uh, it should get paid from the program, the folded program automatically. The last thing I want to say is this course is a very challenging course for many students. You already took Cat 1 before you take this course, but a lot of students just have uh, a lot of issues with the course because there is a very hard uh, part in the course, which is the major part of the chapter 9 sequence series that you never see before. Okay, you never seen before. So this will be a challenge course for most of the students. So just start the course material uh, real quick by the Xcode uh, right away and start the course and do the assignments right away. Uh, the workload, the course workload is very heavy. It's very heavy, so you don't want to wait. Um, I'm going to send the reminders usually a few days before a quiz or test. But I'm not going to send any reminder for the homework. So you have to check the deadlines for the homework. Um, Another thing is when you request the extension for homework, you only get 2 days for each request, as I already said. And I'm not going to send you a notification when I grant the extension. So you have to check what was signed regularly each day, just like me, every hour, so that you will not miss the deadline, the new deadline for the homework again, because you're gonna get 2 days for the extension. So that's the thing I just remind you. Um, so this is the orientation for the course. I hope everybody will enjoy the course. Just work hard and try to get a good grade and pass it. Good luck.